Hello, this is Ben with Aiphone again. In this episode, we are going to go about creating partitions, sites, and areas in AC Nio. To quickly break down the differences between these, a partition is the largest division in an AC Nio instance. By default, a single partition already exists in AC Nio. Examples of when you might use two different partitions would be if the same instance of AC Nio was being used to control two separate buildings, or possibly different businesses in the same building. The advantage of creating partitions is that administrators and users can be assigned two different partitions with no chance of accessing settings or places that they shouldn't. Sites are subdivisions under particular partitions. An example would be a business that had separate sites for marketing and engineering departments, or a mixed-use building with different sites for residential and commercial sections. Areas can be specific rooms or groups of rooms in a site. These are mainly there so that AC Nio can track when a particular reader is used to grant access to the area. Now, all of these divisions are optional, especially for smaller locations. If all administrators and users are going to have identical access to the same areas, keep everything in a single partition. Also, if you're using a model AC host, AC Nio server, or an essential license for AC Nio, only a single partition is supported, though additional sites and areas can be created under that partition. Now that we've gone over what these divisions are, here's how to create them. To create a partition, navigate to the System section on the left-hand menu and select Partitions. To modify the default partition, click the cogwheel next to it. Fill in the desired details, then click Save to make the changes. At that point, you can navigate back to the Partitions menu from the left-hand menu again, or click Partitions along the top. To create a new partition, click Add in the top right corner. The partition will need a name and a description. Click Create to finalize the new partition. The process for adding sites is very similar. Navigate to System on the left-hand menu and select Sites and Areas. Click Add. The site will need a name, description, and time zone. It will also need to be assigned to a partition. Once all that is done, click Create. Finally, to add an area, navigate to the site it will nest in. Click the cogwheel icon, then click Areas. For the first area, there will be a placeholder area named No Area. If you're going to add another area, though, add a name to the field next to the Add button, then click Add. And we're done. Now, if any of these divisions need to be changed, you can return to the appropriate menu and click the cogwheel next to an existing partition, site, or area, or you can always follow these steps again to add any more divisions the site needs. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.